Huddy Sports presents a live Huddy production. Keep up to date, huddysports.co.nz.
Blocked drains, leaky pipes, don't let plumbing problems sideline your day. Call the team, Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Mike has been our sponsor since the very beginning, from quick fixes to full renovations. He's got the tools, the team and the know-how to get the job done right. First time, every time. Local, reliable and always on time. That's how Mike plays the game. Find Mike Pinfold at Pinfold Plumbing at extra.co.nz 027 430 4351. Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Also Google Mike Pinfold Plumbing and let the pros handle the flow.
Hi, Gavin Murphy here
And Cassie Murphy.
from G and Higton Funeral Directors.
Don't leave it up to someone else to tell your story. Do it now when you can enjoy being part of the conversation.
With a prepaid funeral, you can have music, readings and venue all chosen by you.
For your free funeral planning pack with everything you need to get started, go to our website at gnhigton.co.nz/pre-planning.
The Huddy Hui, Huddy Sports captivating sports show. The Huddy Hui covers Wellington Club Rugby as well as other sporting topics of debate. Tune in on YouTube during the rugby playing months as host Brad Hudson interviews rugby players and other sporting personalities across the Wellington region and the rest of New Zealand. Catch the Huddy Hui streaming on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube and wherever good yarns are heard. The Huddy Hui live on Huddy Sports. Here at Huddy Sports, we love a good game plan. And when it comes to travel, our go-to is Louise Reddy from New Zealand Travel Brokers. Whether it's a sports tour, a family break, or that bucket list trip, she'll get you there stress-free with all the best deals around. She's local, she's experienced, and she backs the game like we do, and she's a great supporter of Huddy Sports. Look up Louise Reddy at louisereddy.nztravelbrokers.co.nz or email louise@louise.reddy@newzealandtravelbrokers.co.nz. Travel smart and travel like a pro.
duos like...
Having the last word.
Hi, Gavin Murphy here.
And Cassie Murphy.
And with G and Hickton Funeral Directors, you can. With a prepaid funeral plan, you can make it as relaxed or as formal as you like, with music, readings and venue all chosen by you.
Let our family care for your family. For your free funeral planning pack with everything you need to get started, go to gianhickton.co.nz/pre-planning.
Blocked drains, leaky pipes, don't let plumbing problems sideline your day. Call the team, Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drainlaying Limited. Mike has been our sponsor since the very beginning, from quick fixes to full renovations. He's got the tools, the team, and the know-how to get the job done right. First time, every time. Local, reliable, and always on time. That's how Mike plays the game. Find Mike Pinfold at Pinfold Plumbing at extra.co.nz 027 430 4351. Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drainlaying Limited. Also Google Mike Pinfold Plumbing and let the pros handle the flow. Here at Huddy Sports, we love a good game plan. And when it comes to travel, our go-to is Louise Reddy from New Zealand Travel Brokers. Whether it's a sports tour, a family break, or that bucket list trip, she'll get you there stress-free with all the best deals around. She's local, she's experienced, and she backs the game like we do, and she's a great supporter of Huddy Sports. Look up Louise Reddy at louisereddy.nztravelbrokers.co.nz or email louise@louise.reddy@newzealandtravelbrokers.co.nz. Travel smart and travel like a pro.
Tēnā koutou katoa, no mai haere mai, and welcome to Evans Bay Park here on a chilly Saturday afternoon as the wind has changed here for this first 15 traditional between these two eastern suburb rivals, St Patrick's College Wellington and Rongotai College. St Pat's Town, this is their second game of the week. On Wednesday, they played their brother school, St Pat's Silverstream, and went down 38 points to 19. Rongotai, this is their first game since the school holidays. This is a battle between third and eighth on the table. Rongotai, it's a very young side this year with only about 2 students back from the first 15 last year, and so it's been a bit of a hard season for the team led by Tui Tuilii, who is a regular from the Pōneke Rugby Club, who's decided this year he's going to go over and coach first 15 rugby. Joining me in commentary today, you probably might have heard his voice before. He is the voice of the Oriental Rongotai live stream. And Sonny, how is it?
Yeah,
many thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Not too bad. It's beautiful. It was a beautiful day out here. Now it's getting a bit nippy, but, well, pleasure to be here to call the game with you, mate.
Yeah, no, it should be good. And, Here's Rongotai. They're coming out in their traditional yellow, black and blue. And they're led out by their captain, Levi Okuso, the co-captain. And special for him today, along with the second 5, Dylan Johansson Sewer, the co-captains. It's also, it is the cap game for Akuso and also Lomi Fa'a in 13.
Yes. Lomi Fa'a, young player from Rongotai College, and he's done well. Year 11 student, done well to get his cap game early on. So well done to Lomi and well done to the rest of the boys getting their caps. And
also coming out onto the field for St. Pat's Town, being let out on the field today. Cap games also for Perenise Patu in 13. So the 2 13s, 2 centres today, earning their caps. Also on the bench for St. Pat's Town today, another cap game. Elias Pataya, when he comes onto the paddock, will be receiving his cap as well. As we line up on the 10-metre marks. Here's the trophy on halfway. That is their contesting for today. Rongotai haven't won this traditional since 2015. 22-19 that day was. So it's been a long time since they won that traditional, and they haven't been in St. Pat's Town since then either. So a big occasion for St. Pat's Town and Rongotai today.
That is a very long time. As a proud Rongotai old boy, hope the Rongotai get up, but at the same time, St. Pat's are playing well and excited to see a good game there, Herman.
Exactly. So let's, we'll just be quiet for the next few minutes as we have the Hakas. Traditional rugby at its finest in the Hakas, commencing this epic battle here in the eastern suburbs. As they have the stare off, and this happened on Wednesday as well with St. Pat's Town and Silver Stream. And it's a bit like that All Black test against Wales that time. And
yes.
Jonathan Kaplan had a bit of a hard time getting them to stop the at the old silent wall, but finally St. Pat's Town go into their huddle, and Rongotai do the same as well. Traditional rugby. Rongotai, 1 win this season, 6 losses, 124 points for, 269 against. For St. Pat's Town, 5 wins, 2 losses, 300 points for, 125 against. But it'll be a big step up for St. Pat's Town today after playing St. Pat's Silverstream on Wednesday. And no Charlie Carter at fullback today. He's having a bit of a rest. And technically, really, they've had a busy week, because if you also count last Saturday as well, they went down to St. Bede's. They unfortunately lost that game down, which they thought they probably should have won. But anyway, different story today as we're getting about to get underway in round 8 of the Wellington First 15 Premiership in this traditional here at Evans Bay Park. Our referee today is Lachlan Johns. He's in his 4th year of refereeing. He is a product of St. Andrews in Christchurch, and he's currently a student at Victoria, so that's good to see he's made the move up to Wellington, got out of Canterbury.
Yeah, finally get to see a good ref coming out of Canterbury, mate.
So we are underway and kicked off down into the 22, and dragging tackle that time there by Sorrell for St. Pat's Town. I think there's just been a bit of a switch around in the jerseys, as Zach Kimmins was named down 14. Oh, knocked backwards there by Dakota Silva. Play on is the call. There's a run here by Johnson. Wild pass! And being picked up there by Kimmins, who is wearing 11. We had him down as 14 in the program. Maybe the jerseys were a bit small. 10 out from the 22, St. Pat's Town. And they look to use these big forwards early. And they do that just so. And this is a great one here by Tangawai. Great impact off the bench last week on Wednesday in the traditional. Yep. He actually came on when St. Pat's Town were reduced to 14 men. Silva bangs us down. Ooh, well taken that time there by Burwell Garrett. It's his cap today. Interesting fact about him, folks, is that he's also in the Wellington winter training squad for the under-18 cricket team. Good work here by Rongotai. Quinn Kirk, halfback, bangs us down. He's quite a live wire halfback. Well good at scoring. Game forced back at the moment. Oh, jeez, nearly falconed himself with that one, but it's been called a knock on.
Yes, that was a tough catch he dived for, but St. Pat's playing the tutorial game, taking it down and forcing Rongotai to make some difficult catches there, mate.
Exactly. This is our one of 2 games on today, both at the same time. We're also bringing you Wellington College and Tawa live from Leonville Park. Our cameraman, Louis Metzen, doing a sterling job there. So we have a scrum for St. Pat's Town. This has been a big weapon of theirs this season. Took this front row of Danica McNamara Ta'eli and Ioane Augustino and Tangawai. McNamara Ta'eli himself is a try-scoring machine. 5 tries this season. Fed in by Kesley.
Big scrum.
Well, that's definitely gone past the metre and a half, but oh well, play on. Here we go. Big run here by Patu. 6 away from the 22. Building nicely. Kafatalu with the charge. Good work here again by Augustino. 15 in, just outside the 22 now. McNamara crashes over that 22 line now. Into the hands of Raphael Metric. Didn't play on Wednesday, but he's got the 6 jersey today. Gives the ball out to Remy Fitzimanu, who played 6 on Wednesday. Strong game he had too, was Fitzimanu. Still going here, and they crash over the line for the first try of the traditional.
Yeah, simple try there by St. Pat's Town, just giving it to the big boys, and easy run there by Ioane Augustino, getting over the try line and getting good meat pie early on.
5-0 with the conversion to come. Augustino's his 33rd game today, made his debut back in 2013. And recently was involved in the Hurricanes under-18 camp during the school holidays. And the other game that's on live on Huddy Sports YouTube, Wellington College and Tower, still 0-0 in that contest. Wellington College not playing at home today. Their number 1 is still under repair. They haven't played on that ground since that traditional against Silverstream. What weather conditions they were. Oh.
Terrible. Mind you, the field at Wellington College been like that for a very long time, so it's nothing new.
Conversion successful. Silver with the conversion, so 7-0 the score.
Yes, Rongotai College need to get their A, B and C defence in order to stop these big boys running down through the middle. But good try there by St. Pat's.
Yeah, exactly. Town are well known for their forwards. Back in 2015 and 16, they had a prop known as Xavier Numere.
Oh, yes.
And he's been with the Hurricanes and the Lions, and also your club as well, Oriental Rongotai.
Yes. The fastest prop in Wellington, mate. David Numere.
Gee, he can tackle as well, too. Taken from the restart that time by the captain, Ethan Lapau. And now they crush forward again. And good tackle that time there by Ba'atoafi. Johnson. Big pass out to Kimmins. And he's well known for his serious pace. He's a McKevian 100 and 200 metre champion. Chips it over the top. Kirk's running back after it. And it's being tidied up that time there by Burwell Garrett. 5 outside their own try line. Under pressure, Rongotai. But they've done well to scramble back. Town counter-ruck. Rongotai still got it. Charging forward. But they've been bundled into touch, have they?
Yes,
They have.
Good run there by their winger down the sideline and just could have put ball into hand, but chipped and chased, and they got down there, and now they get the rewards.
So McNamara Daly with the line out. His 24th game today. Line outs were an issue for Town on Wednesday against Silverstream, so they'll be looking to rectify that problem. They've done that already with Fitzimanu getting the ball. It's at the back there with McNamara. Watch out, folks. He's already got 5 tries this season. Now they charge forward, 5 metres away. And that's disrupted by Rongotai. They've got away with that one. So excellent work there by Rongotai. Now they charge forward. Just short. You can see the ball there, folks. Now they pick and go again. They got the arm out. Referee Johns looks. It's been ruled no try, but will come back for the penalty. Offside call. It was a good work there by Rongotai to slow that drive from the line out. They've done extremely well there, Sonny.
Yeah, I think St. Pat's were unlucky there from what we saw. Someone came in from the side, but they got away with it. But St. Pat's got another chance here, and they opted to go for the scrum. So hopefully they can do something here 5 metres out.
Of course, another front row player that was a star back in 2010 was Eric Sione.
Eric Sione, yes. Played against him a few times, and he's given me the eat hand too many times.
Donald Brickhouse was the other one too, and he was only recently, a few years ago, playing for Taranaki in the NPC.
Yep, and had a stint there for Moana
Yeah.
before moving to Australia. But they've St. Pat's have always had big boys in front, and good to see nothing's changed, mate.
Yes. So we're going to have a reset the scrum here. Of course, Rongotai, they've had their fair share of talent come through the years, in particular the Xavier brothers.
Xavier brothers, you've got the Nonus.
Off the back. And they lunge forward. Oh, just a metre short of the line. Battle stations here for Rongotai. Can they keep Town out? Try's been awarded. And that makes it 12-0 with the conversion to come.
Yes, what an easy try there. Scrum one there by St. Pat's. And just picking and going. Simple rugby, but effective. And they get over the try line to add another meat pie here at St. Pat's Town.
We just to wait to see who the jersey number is. Cameron's got him. He just needs to turn his jersey around. Come on, mate.
Sit around, man.
I think that actually might be Tangawai that scored.
Yes, I
That is
think
him.
so.
Yes.
We'll give it to him anyway. Deserves the meat pie.
Yeah. And of course, his sisters playing over in the NRL women's competition at the moment. Conversion successful, 14-0.
Yes, she is playing for the Bulldogs, and she should be playing tonight.
Yeah.
Should be a good game. She plays like a leaguey as well, so it'll be interesting to see how she goes. But
she used to play her rugby here for Mara St. Pat's. Also, last year she played for the Petone women's team. And they played against your club, Oris, in the final last year. Then went to extra time, and Mason lost his voice.
He lost his voice. He's lost everything, mate.
Here we are at the restart. Running it up.
Good run.
Town brought down. There's a good run there by Patu. Here's Kesley. Firing back out to Dominic Metric. His brother Raphael is wearing the 6th jersey today. Their older brother played in the first 15 in the centres. Plays for Mara St. Pat's. Francis.
Oh, unlucky. No. Well, there was a knock on, but carry on.
Yep, carry on. So Rongotai, the opportunity with the ball in hand. Pa'atorfe drives it up. 3 tries this year in the premiership for him. Sia Lava'a. 15 away from the 22. 14-0 is the score.
Big tackle.
Oh, driven back it down on the turf. It's also a big action of club rugby today too as well. Got the Jubilee and Hardham Cup semi-finals today. And we'll give you some score updates of those as this game goes along as well. Good run here by Va'a. Kept game. But we'll come back for the penalty. And that was for, I think it's for one of those sternum tackles, which the referees have been policing a lot harder lately.
Yes, it's quite difficult now. But the refs are looking out for players, and I do agree with that call about the sternum tackle.
So Rongotai with opportunity, go to the line out. Young team. I was talking to their coach Tui before the game.
Yes.
Very young team. There's only 2 back from last year.
Yep.
Mostly year 11 and 12s.
It's a good young team, and it's been a hard season, but next year they will be a lot stronger and more experienced. It's a bit hard. First 15 competition here in Wellington, it's quite difficult because it's so many great players, great teams. And just hope they do well next year.
Oh, overthrown. Knocked on by Rongotai. Is it? No. Play on is the call. Oh, good work here by Rongotai. Oh, he thought that was the try line. But they got the ball back. Oh, brilliant play. Look at that, folks, from Lomi Va'a in his cap game. And that's Rongotai's first try. Talk us through that one, Sonny.
Oh, great play there by Rongotai College. As you see there, we thought we lost the line, but we won it. But short ball to Lomi running a hard line and gets under the poles and deserves a pie on his cap game.
There we go. 14-5 of the conversion to come. And just like that, that's where you can see that talent that they have, Rongotai. When they can get it to work, it comes up trumps.
Definitely. Lomi Va'a showing signs of his brothers. We've got 2 brothers that he picked for Manawatu this year, and another brother, Skivi Va'a, he's played a hell of a season here for Oris, best season so far. So these Va'a brothers, bunch of great rugby players and better men, mate.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes, but you know.
Conversion successful. It's a 7-point ball game now. 14-7 is the score. Rongotai strike back just like that. And the other first 15 game on. It's 12-0. Still to Wellington College over Tawa. Of course, this is the second to last round of the premiership before the semi-finals. Round next week. Town have got a match against Hibs next week. At the restart. Kick safely into touch. Oh, gee, I hope that lady's all right. She got absolutely sconed in the head.
She's a tough lady, mate. She had Weet-Bix for breakfast. She'll be fine.
Josh. Oh, she didn't even... She was rubbing her shoulder, but she didn't flinch, really.
She didn't flinch,
No,
mate.
no.
Chuck her on the field.
Here we go. Back into the action. Lapel. It's lost that ball. Oh, no. It's been ruled a strip. No clear release was the call. We've seen many a Falcon on Huddy Sports over the years. There was the famous one last year with Campbell Barry, the referee in the first 15
Yes,
final.
I've seen that.
Yep.
Hopefully the referee committee have got dental insurance.
Yep. Blue card on the referee too. Yeah. So here we are. Line out for St. Pat's Town. Secured. And they put the ball down into quarantine. Into the 22 they go. Oh, it's broken away. That's a good run here by Tangawai. Still going. Rampaging form. Has he got that ball down? He has. Try number 2. For Tangawai.
Wow, what a rampaging run from the big boy. Beat 1, beat 2, beat the whole team, and he gets over for another meat pie. Well done.
Well, 19 points to 7 of the conversion to come. It's been a high-scoring start to this game. It's St. Pat's Town's third try.
Third try, 15 minutes in, and Rongotai need to get their defence in line or just chop tackle the big boys, mate. And they're running amok at the moment, so well done, St. Pat's.
In the other game, it's Wellington College has scored again to make it 17-0. Version successful. So 21-7 is the score. Dakota Silva with his third conversion. This is his 22nd game. He played a blinder against Wellington College here on traditional day, did Dakota Silva. Against Scots, he picked up a little bit of a niggle, but came off the bench on Wednesday against Silverstream. So good to see him back out there and starting. Hails from the Northern United club out there in Porirua.
Yes, son of my great father, John Silver.
Oh, that time it couldn't be controlled there by Metric. And so Rongotai will have the line out. About 10 out from the 22, northern end of Evans Bay Park. This is also the home of Marist St. Pat's Rugby Football Club. They're actually out playing Upper Hutt in the Hardham Cup semi-final today. Rushing forward. Kirk gives it out to Pa'atoafi. Well, Kirk was about to pass that, but that time there, I decided, no, I'm going to run it.
It's like some rugby all over, mate.
Well, penalty here, another sternum high tackle. That's the second one for St. Pat's Town, and they picked a yellow card up in that traditional Wednesday.
For 5 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, within the 5 minutes, yeah.
It's a tough call for the refs to make, and they do get a lot of abuse for it, but it has to be done to protect the boys.
Oh, beautiful kick into touch. So here we are. Line out on the 5x5 northern end. Eastern side of Evans Bay Park.
Sun's out, mate.
Not in the shade where we are.
But it's nippy. It's chilly.
So here we are. Sialava'a. And they're just waiting for the ball to arrive. Good crowd here too as well. Saturday afternoon in the eastern suburbs of Wellington. It's always busy.
Definitely a decent crowd here. Good to see the support for both teams. And school rugby still going strong, mate.
Here we go. All secured. And they charge, but the referee has ruled that it was a knock-on.
Tough call, but the ref had a better look where he had that, so...
It's ruled a knock-on after the line-out, so... Okay. So obviously must have been on the transfer to the drive.
Yeah.
So scrum time here for St. Pat's Town. 5 from their own line. 10 in from the northern touchline. St. Pat's Town's most recent All Black, Billy Proctor.
Billy the Kid.
Yeah.
Great centre, Billy, and just like his older brothers who've played here for St. Pat's,
Yeah.
Jimmy and Maddie, great players.
Billy was a part of that 2015 team that won the premiership. And here's a breakout by St. Pat's Town, and Patu, he could go all the way, folks. He's being scragged down by
Great run.
Jonas Sinsua. Kesley firing it out. Rongotai getting back in time. High pass over the top to Metric. Now they go. McNamara with the pass. And it's going to be a try to Zach Kevins.
Yes. Wow, wow, wow. What a great run there by their centre part two, getting them down the field. And then they just spread it out wide and send it out to their winger. He gets another meat pie. Was this his first meat pie?
His first.
His first. His first meat pie. But well done, St. Pat's. Great try and great support there.
Well, great work there by Kimmins. That's his 5th try of the premiership. Going for searing pace. A Kevity record in the 200 Open this year, 22.15.
Wow.
Still got another year at school as well. So
Wow. The talent they produce here. St. Pat's. Unbelievable.
So Silva, his most difficult kick of the afternoon. 6 out from the 22, right on the southern touchline. Definitely got the distance. Unfortunately, it's drifted away, so the score remains 26-7.
Two with a great run there in the midfield. Beating one, beating two, just going straight through. And good covering tackle there by Rongotai, but wasn't enough. Now St. Pat's extend their lead.
Over at Neanville Park, Wellington College 19. Tawa 0, but Tawa have an attacking line out in the 22. You can go and see that on Huddy Sports YouTube as well. Yeah, the restart. Secured by Town inside their own 22. Oh, big tackle that time there by Fa'atofi. Big long pass, kicked down by Silva. Had to jump up to get that one. Into the hands of
Sanoti Mears.
Sanoti Mears. Goes out to Kirk. Oh, was he tackled in the air? He was. Bit too eager, like a beaver there that time. And Ethan Lepo just having a bit of a message to the referee. Always a bit nervous when the player jumps up in the air.
And he'll be talking to a mate and saying, thank you for the hospital pass. Holy heka.
So, we've got penalty here for Rongotai. It'll be Burwell Garrett to bag this into touch. 15 away from the 22.
He's a Rongotai fullback. He is a tall fullback.
Yeah, very tall.
Quite skillful.
Oh, that time Messi, that time for James Romaki, and Town have come up with it.
Oh,
and they've lost it too. So, just a fumble errors at the moment. Here's some Premier scores for you at the moment. It's 5-0 Johnsonville over Tawa. 12-10 Parramatta Plymerton down to Huddle Boys Marist. 7-0, that's just across the road there. Porneki against Old Boys University. No score yet from Upper Hutt and Marist St. Pat's. So those are the scores in the Jubilee and Hardham semi-finals. Winners of those go through to the Jubilee and Hardham Cup finals, which you can watch live on Huddy Sports YouTube next Saturday.
yes.
Out at Kilbirnie Park.
Gonna be a big day out there at Kilbirnie Park. A few streams going on there, mate.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few
Double
going
headers?
on. Yeah, a few double headers too. Oof.
And it's all for free on YouTube.
Yep, exactly right. We're walking over Kilbirnie Park before and the field's actually looking really good,
Awesome.
considering the amount of rugby that's been played on there. So out it comes from Rongotai. Kirk decides to have a run. There's the little whippersnapper. He's been brought down by Eli Pati Soro to the hands of Hiotakis. A defence by Town. 23 and a half minutes gone. 26-7 is the score. Lokuso brought down. 12 inside Town territory. Town defence absorbing at the moment. There's Levi Kuso. Again with the ball. Still trying to get past this 12-metre mark. Now they drifted out, kicked down by Sarnoti Mears. And that's down some good distance there by Silver. That's back to Kirk, who decides to keep the kicking duels on. This is actually quite a good kick.
There.
Would this be a 50? No, just keeps it into Silver. A chance of a 50-22.
Oh.
Not back. Play on is the call. There we go. Big run. Oh, he's lost the ball in contact, but there's a penalty. Is there players, I think. Yes. No, it's another, I think it's another sternum tackle.
Yeah, Zion King caught the ball there, but didn't know what to do. Thought he heard a whistle until his coach from the other side screamed at him. And he's put on the afterburners, but he's tackled around the sternum. As we see there, Rongotai kicked the ball out. 5 metres out by the looks of it.
Just trying to get you the results of the other games that are on. It's 31-15, Hibs over earlier today. 31-15, Hibs over Wairarapa over there.
Oh, big tackle.
Big tackle indeed. Here's Kirk, still going. Oh, good tackle by Patu again. He's having a blinder of a game at his cap game. Hildy again. Discipline to be key here for Town as they run again. And it's try time. Josh Campbell scores Rongotai's second try. Talk us through that one, Sione.
Yes. Rongotai awarded the penalty, and their halfback just tapped the ball and hands out wide, and Mr. Campbell gets over the try line.
Good work there, and good perseverance by Rongotai. Other scores on earlier today. Ref Kilbirnie St Bernard's 36-7, so that keeps them in the top 4 hunt in 4th place at the moment. Still 26-0. Wellington College over Tawa. 29-10. Silverstream over Scots.
Oh.
So yeah, so some early games on already in the Premiership. Look exciting indeed. Oh, saying that, Silverstream just scored 34-10.
Huh.
So,
Sarnoti Mears from Australia. Come over early this year. His father played here at Rongotai College and ended up at St Pat's College, St Pat's Town. As we see the kick unsuccessful, but Mears having a good season so far. First year playing here in Wellington in New Zealand.
Whereabouts in Australia was he from?
Melbourne.
Melbourne?
Yep.
Yeah.
And now he's selected in the under-18s camp.
Yeah, oh great.
And he's 10 times better than his father. I know his father's listening right now. Luke Mears, your son's better than you, mate.
So, conversion unsuccessful, 26-12. The score here, traditional day at Evans Bay Park. We just await for the ball, and here is Silver with the restart.
Catch.
Comes down to the try scorer who bangs this safely into touch. So St Pat's Town will have the line out. It's right on the 10-metre mark.
Yes, Rongotai College need to send the ball up more. Use the sun before it goes away in the second half. Some of these boys are fatigued there, mate. They've had Poly Festival last night. 2 times
really?
Poly Festival, so
Yeah.
they're still smelling like baby oil.
Obviously the tactic's going well. They would have been slipping off them if they still had it on.
And definitely not straight there.
Yeah, not straight. Free kick. So Rongotai with the free kick on the 15-metre mark. In away from halfway. Last year's traditional, St. Pat's Town won at Rongotai 30 points to 15. Last time that Rongotai won it.
The skies.
Oh, geez. He hasn't definitely gone up for the high kick. Banged down by Johnson. They'll tidy up there that time by Burwell Garrett passing it out to King. And now they're running freely down the touchline. Rongotai just getting a bit of a momentum swing here for them at the moment. Good run here by Va'atoafi, but stolen by St. Pat's Town. Good run that time there by Raphael Metric. As well as his brother Dominic in the team, and Francis, who played here a few years ago. Older brother Joseph, also an old boy of Silverstream, of Town, I mean. He taught him here 9 years ago. Penalty against Rongotai for a high tackle.
Yes, that was extremely high there. And he's quite lucky the ref hasn't gone in his pocket.
Yeah, they were quick on that on Wednesday.
Oh, mate. The yellow card was boiling in his pocket, mate. You had to get it out.
Oh, that's a good nudge.
Great nudge.
Good distance on that one. And so with just under 5 minutes to go, it's 26 points to 12 to St. Pat's Town. They'll be looking to try and extend their lead heading into the break. The other game out at Neanville Park, live on Huddy Sports YouTube as well. Wellington College 26, Tower 0. Got two screens here watching both games. Here we go. They charge it forward. You see Fitzimanu right in the middle there.
He wants another, the big boy.
Oh, McNamara, he wants another one as they lunge forward. Has he got it? He has. First try of the day for Doniga McNamara.
Yes, McNamara having hell of a game so far. St. Pat's just plays simple rugby, but effective. Do a nice, good drive, and they're beating Rongotai up front. So well done, McNamara.
Well, what's good about Town today is their line-out is functioning really well. That was the issue on Wednesday against Stream, as they lost a lot of their own ball at line-out time. But today, they've rectified that problem.
Yeah.
Particularly having Fitzimanu in the middle there has made a big difference. Of course, his father, Nick Fitzimanu,
yes,
chairman of the St. Pat's Town Rugby Club, and did ask him to come on the commentary today, but he said he recommended someone better.
Well, yes, I spoke to Nick about coming on, but this bench couldn't fit all of us on here, mate. Structural issues.
Well, of course, Nick played for the first 15 at Town, 94 and 96. That was quite a special team. Oh, what a beautiful kick. That time there by Silva. Brings it out to 33 points to 12.
Yes, Nick Fitzimanu, one of the many Fitzimanu brothers that all played here at St. Pat's. You got the twins, Patrick and Gibson, and the older brother Mike. Great players here for St. Pat's. And good to see Remy still living the dream out for his father, mate.
Yep. Well, half-time in the Wellington College Tower game. 26-0, half-time. Ball secured by Metric. He's been wrapped up in a tackle by Raimaki. 5 away from their own 22. Acting halfback that time there by Soto. And, of course, see why he's not halfback mainly. And it's been picked up there by Sanoti Mears. Chased down by Kirk. Brushes off Silver's tackle. And here's a great run here by Quinn Kirk. If they gave him the captaincy, it'd be called Captain Kirk. 6 inside the 22. They look to go again. They score before half-time. Just under 2 minutes to go. Kirk goes himself. Skip pass. Good tackle that time on Hill Takis. They go down the short side again, but they've lost it. Knocked on.
Yes, that was a hard ball for Zion King. He had his eyes on the try line. Had no eyes for the ball.
White line fever.
Yep. Zion King, he's a leaguey. First, I figured second year playing rugby union, and he's doing it well. And good to see him out here playing for the first 15.
So here we are, scrum for St. Pat's Town, just under a minute and a half to go. Premier scores 7-5 across the road, Pornicky Old Boys University. 13-12, Parramatta head of Hutt. 7-0, Upper Hutt head of Marist St. Pat's. And 5-0 still, Johnsonville over Tawa. So those are the scores in the Jubilee and Hardham Cup semi-finals. The winners of those go through to the finals. Next week at Kilbirnie Park, penalty against Rongotai. So they roughed their feet that time.
Excited to be back here though. Been a while since I watched the first 15 game. Last traditional I played in was against St. Pat's Town.
Oh, really? What year was that?
2006.
Oh, yeah.
We were up by 1 and the centre, Afa Fa'atau, had a drop goal from 22 metres out and won them the game. Never forgave him for that one.
So Town going for the line out. Just under 10 seconds left. Free kick against Rongotai. Oh no, actually it's gone the other way. It's a free kick for Rongotai. It is outside the 22, so they can't kick it out into touch.
Yes, Rongotai need to keep the ball in hand, get the big boys moving and use their exciting backs.
So other scores from the Premiership earlier today. Hibs bet Warrapa College 31-15. Rathkill bet St Bernard's 36-7. Half time at Neanville Park 26-0. Wellington College over Tawa. And it's 43-10 Silverstream over Scots. Here into referee's time. It's been kicked through by Johannesson Sua. And it's another penalty. Yes. And I think he's going to go to the pocket here.
The card's getting hot in his pocket, mate.
Yeah.
Bit tough. I think he sold it a bit too, mate. Oh no, he's gone into his pocket.
The yellow's been given, and that is Ioane Augustino that's gone to the sin bin.
Yes, you'll have an extra 10-minute break just before half time.
Down into the in goal.
And they pointed for the post.
Shot at goal, eh? Interesting decision. Suppose, though, they want to get some points heading into half-time.
Wellington's got a big boot on him as well, so...
Now the kick is successful, and it should be half-time, is it? No, we've still got time to play. Hopefully the referee doesn't think it's a 40-minute game.
There it goes.
There we go, we've got half-time.
His Rolex is working now.
So half-time here at Evans Bay Park. It is 33-15, St. Pat's Town ahead of Rongotai. We'll be back in 5 minutes, folks, for the second half. Welcome back to Evans Bay Park. Half-time coming to an end. 33-15 was the score at half-time. And Sonny, your thoughts on that first half?
Yes, great first half there by St. Pat's. Most of their tries coming from the forwards, just playing up front, getting through the big boys at Rongotai. But Rongotai's come back, and I've got some tries out wide, but great first half there by St. Pat's. Rongotai need to hold on and do their up front tackles there, mate.
Exactly. It'll be Rongotai kicking to the western side of Evans Bay Park. Been impressed with, in particular, that Burwell Garrett, the fullback, and
Yes.
Quinn Kirk, the halfback. Not afraid to kick and have a run.
Ashton, very tall fullback and very skillful.
Second half underway. In this first 15 traditional. Just a reminder, folks, that St. Pat's Town are down to 14 players. Augustino is in the sin bin. There's Johnson, the fullback, banging this down.
Wow,
Chasing back
yeah.
after is Burwell Garrett, and that is a beautiful kick. Hasn't found touch as Garrett got back there just in time. And now we're going to have a kicking duel between the two fullbacks. Guy Johnson.
Nudge.
That's an excellent kick indeed. Kirk's getting back there in time. Captain Kirk decides to take his time. And one bounce and into touch. And so that's good result there.
Great kicking battle there by Rongotai and St. Pat's. Someone did need to kick it out, mate.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. We're midway through the club rugby finals. Let's have a look at those. In the Hardham Cup semi-final between Old Boys University and Pornicky, it's 10-7. In the first of the Jubilee Cup semi-finals, it's 30 points to 19.
Wow.
Parramatta ahead of Hutt. Penalty for tackling in the air against Rongotai. 7-all. Upper Hutt versus Mara St. Pat's. And 14-5 Tawa ahead of Johnsonville. So those are the scores in the Jubilee and Hardham Cup semi-finals on today. This kick is a good nudge into touch. There'll be a line out, pretty much right on the 22 for St. Pat's Town. Well, we've been blessed with the good weather today. All those dark clouds you can see on the screen, folks, they're staying right away from us, which is
Yes.
good news.
I need them to stay away tomorrow. I want to play some golf.
So here's McNamara Taylor. He's got a try to his name. He loves a line-out drive. It's secured by Chadwick. He's got the ball now. And he tries to peel off and run himself.
Oh, he loses it.
He's lost the possession of the ball. And Rongotai have lost possession of that too. And Lepo nearly takes out the cameraman in the in goal. But let's just go back and see what the referee ruled here. I think we'll go back for the first infringement. So it was the first knock on to St. Pat's Town. So Rongotai will have the scrum feed.
Ideally, Rongotai should be dominating the scrum with St. Pat's one man down. But you see the size of these props, mate. Anything's possible for
Yeah.
St. Pat's.
So minor, they have to be 7-on-7 at this level with the front row
okay.
player in the bin. Oh, Kirk lifted up by Metric. And now he's been brought down onto the ground. But it's ruled unplayable. And so it's going to be a St. Pat's Town scrum. Got a temporary prop on for St. Pat's Town in jersey 17.
Anesi Taliao.
So Taliao on in his 6th game. Good crowd here today, considering
Yes.
there's some big football game on at the stadium in the next few hours.
And also there is a massive wedding next door here in the main hall of St. Pat's Town.
There is a big wedding on.
Where me and Brad will be attending to get a plate of food.
Oh, hopefully so.
We've got a tuxedo in the van, mate.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
No, just getting the scrums reset. St. Pat's Town this year, coached by Mike Tulavaa. stepping up to the plate this year. Player in the background you can see there too, Charlie Gubb. He's helping out for the first 15. He's a former New Zealand Warrior, played a bit of league and then Mara St. Pat's rugby.
Yes. Old Wellington College old boy.
Yep.
Played against him a few times, first 15.
Here we go, fed in by Kesley. Well, that's been twisted around, but they've elected to play on. Midfield, Johnson taking it in, supported by Dominic Metric, the second 5. Oh, back out to Tangawai. Oh, big pass over the top. Oh, Fitzimanu with the wild offload, but that's gone forward.
Yes, Remy trying to do a 50-50 pass.
I think his father, who's in the crowd, nearly caught that pass.
Oh, that pass there is still better than what his dad produced back in the day, mate.
So, scrum here for Rongotai College. St. Pat's Town, they're just chewing up this time until they back to a full complement of 15 players.
Yes, Rongotai College, coached by Tui, Tulili, Albert Price, and the famous Louis Augusto. He's a life member here at Orient Toronto.
Yeah. Fired into the back. And the kick's gone into the wedding venue in the hall. Hopefully they weren't doing the vows then.
Smell the bacon from here, mate. We're going to the wedding, Brad.
Yeah. So here we are, St. Pat's Town line out. 6 inside the 22. Secured by Fitzimanu. And it's a free kick against Rongotai. Numbers. Taken quickly by the captain, Lapau. Oh, great run by him. 5 away from the line now. The tongue away. He's already got 2 tries today. Can he make it a third? They pick and go again, and St. Pat's Town are over to extend their lead.
Yes, easy try there. And it looks like Tali Au just come on the field and scooped up an easy ball and beat some easy defenders and gets over from the try line. Nessie Tali Au.
So, 38-15, the conversion to come. It's a good use of the pick and go there by St. Pat's Town.
Yes, Rongotai falling to their worst enemies themselves, right in the ABC defence lines. But it's been the problem most of the game, and hopefully Rongotai can do something about it.
The other games, Wellington College have just scored to make it 38-0 over Tawa.
Wellington College looking strong this year.
They are. They're looking pretty strong. That's the one loss to Silverstream.
Yes, Silverstream. Watch their game on Wednesday. They're firing at the moment, aren't they, Brad?
Yep, no, they've a very talented team. First 5 and Fletcher Cooper, only year 11. And you can go back and watch and listen to his interview on the Huddy Hui. It was on Tuesday, just been. Watch it on YouTube and listen to it on Spotify and iHeartRadio. Good chat with him, only year 11 as well. Restart. Bit messy, but St. Pat's Town tidied it up. There was a knock-on first against Rongotai.
Yes, Rongotai need to slow the momentum down. Hopefully play rugby down this end, but St. Pat's are doing so well. Playing basic rugby, just kicking the ball down, playing in the Rongotai territory. So it's a good rugby to see there, Brad.
It's always great to see free-flowing rugby. Oh, the modern game today is just crash and bang, but one of the good things about schoolboy rugby is that not afraid to throw it around and have a bit of fun. It's always great to cover as well too.
Yeah, less structural. All about lunchtime rugby, isn't it?
Yeah. Other live scores, 62-10. St. Pat's Silverstream ahead of Scots. Oh, that's been knocked on by St. Pat's Town, and here goes Rongotai. Can they score? They will! It's a brilliant try by Rongotai. They pick up after that scrap ball. It is Dylan Johansson Sua.
Yes, St. Pat's, their worst enemy there. Easy ball to the second five when he loses it. But Rongotai scoop it up and give it away to Dylan Johnson Sua. He gets an easy try near the post.
40 points to 20 with the conversion to come. Kirk, who's going to take the kicking duties here.
This Mestrick just losing the ball, had eyes on the defender before he caught it. Rongotai scooping up like a seagull on chips there, Brad.
Yeah. Picking up the scraps. Here we go, Kirk. Conversion is successful. 40 points to 22, and I think someone's windscreen just shattered then.
Yes.
So,
could be your car, Brad.
no, we're not. That's not
no.
mine. No.
That's right, you came in the limo, didn't you?
Oh, the wedding party, yeah.
You came with the wedding party next door, mate. Shout out to the wedding next door. The music sounds awesome. Can't wait to eat the food.
So, St. Pat's Town won't be happy that they let that try slip through. 40 points to 22. 11 minutes gone here at Evans Bay Park, the home of St. Pat's Town.
Good catch.
Well, St. Pat's Town founded in 1885. They get the penalty here. 1979, they make the move from Cambridge Terrace opposite the Basin Reserve to this site here in Kilbirnie, because there was supposed to be a big motorway put through where the old Grey Mother used to be. And of course, 40 odd years later, still no motorway. Because they used to, one side of the Basin Reserve was Wellington College, and St. Pat's Town. They used to have some good matches over the years. And they used to be across the road from each other.
Good old days.
So Herman Tuiatua is on in 16. And his father Ben was a student here in 06, 07, first 15. 06, 08, I mean. A few other changes as well. Seal Honey Hoon's on in jersey 20 as well, the new halfback. Now they change again, Lapau.
Good carry there by their captain.
Still going is the forwards, but we're going to come back for the penalty. Offside is the call, and they'll look to tap this one quickly and have a run. Oh, great work by Tuiatua. Now pick and go again. And have they got the ball down? They have.
That's a try.
And that's try number 2 for Ioane Augustino.
Ioane Augustino having a field day out there, just picking and going. Playing simple, but it's effective. And just catching out the defenders. And earning another meat pie. This man got so many tries this year.
Augustino. Another try for him. Fifth try of the premiership. Close to the line. He's hard to stop.
It's hard to stop, mate. Like I said earlier on, some great props coming out of St. Patrick's Town. It's good to see these still amazing props coming out for you.
Well, as we wait for this conversion to go over, it's 12-10 across the road. Paul Nicky against Old Boys University in the Hardham Cup semi-final. Conversion successful. 47-22 the score here in the Jubilee Cup semi-final. Huddle Boys 19, Parramatta Plymouton 30. Marist St. Pat's 17 over Upper Hutt, 17-7. Wow. And still 14-5 in the other Jubilee Cup semi-final. Tawa ahead of Johnsonville. Well, there could be some upsets in club rugby. Well, they go for the short restart. And Town have elected to play. They could have just waited for that not to make the 10-metre mark, but they decided to play it.
Little nudge.
Good positive play, and that's a great nudge. He's called for the mark.
Trying to make us to forward side, mate.
Yeah.
Yes, I think he needed just to kick that out.
Yeah.
Save some energy for the big boys.
So, bang down into touch. Line out on the 10-metre mark, eastern side of Evans Bay. Evans Bay Park also has an artificial turf that is behind us to the eastern side. It recently got relayed after 10 years. I refereed my first ever Premier game of rugby over there.
You ever get your first time, didn't you?
That's right. Especially when they got taken out as well.
Oh,
The roly-poly, about 4 rolls.
no.
Yeah. That was my own fault, though. I got on the way.
2 left feet, mate.
Yeah. So, penalty here for St. Pat's Town. And it's offside as the call. And it's here by Johnson. Another healthy nudge into touch.
Yes, healthy nudge.
It'll be a line out about 10 metres inside the 22. 47-22 is the score.
Been kicking well all game today. Silver.
So here we are, Herman Tuiatua of the line out throw. Line outs have functioned well today for Town. Into the safe pair of hands of Fitzamanu. As they look to drive. Who's got it at the back?
Oh.
Here we go, Talio! Talio! Has he got it down? He has. No!
Talio!
Held up.
He had players next to him, but he didn't want to give it. This man's hungry for a meat pie.
He was looking for his second one. And he ran off with the ball.
Yes. I think that's the ball his dad bought him. Doesn't want to share it, mate.
Yeah. So, goal line dropout.
Nudge. And Herman.
Oh, here
on the
goes the
run.
Richter scales. As Tuiatua crashes it up, 12 away from the line. Rongotai looked to try and steal it, but unfortunately, ruled hands in the ruck. A little bit harsh there. I thought the ruck might have been over, but
Tough call there, but St. Pat's got the momentum at the moment. Rongotai need to slow that down. Great run there by Tuiatua.
certainly was. Always good fun when they run it up straight.
Yes. Shades of his uncle James Tuiatua.
Yeah, he's brought out, was it 150 Premier games this
Yes.
year? Yeah.
Had a few, most of them here at MSP, a few at Warriors.
Yep, and the X-Men this year.
Here in the X-Men this year.
So they go to the safe pair of hands of Fitzamanu again. And they look to repeat the dose with this drive.
Talio's got the ball, mate. He won't give it back.
Oh, there he goes. He wants to get it down this time. Talio goes for the wild offload. And they take it out to the backs. Here for Anton Ford.
Good run.
2 away from the line. They look to get it down. They're wrestling up. Good tackle there that time by TJ Robinson. They pick and go again. Rongotai defence keeping them out. And it's been turned over by Rongotai. Excellent work there. Tied to Johnson with the turnover. Kirk with the box kick down. And it's in the hands of Johnson, supported by Piranese
Great
Patu.
tackle there by Lome.
Yeah, great tackle indeed. Unfortunately, they've given away a penalty for hands in the ruck. Well, it's good to see Rongotai contesting the breakdown. It's good.
Yes. It's good to see Rongotai not giving up even though the score's gone out of their way at the moment, but never giving up and keeping strong and still contesting.
Well, yeah, Bewell Garrett has been spoken to. I think he was trying to plead his case that he had the rights to the ball there.
Yeah.
Not to be, as referee Johns has said. Now, Captain Akuso's arguing his case as well.
Oh, just like his father. Just like his father.
So the discussions are over. And Town will have the penalty. This one 16 in from the 7 touchline, just on the 10-metre mark.
Johnston fullback's been having a great game so far as well.
Yeah, he has, hasn't he? He's been going very well.
Not doing none of the fancy stuff, just playing basic rugby.
Well, St. Pat's Town would like to thank Gillian Holmes as one of their major sponsors of their First 15 in rugby program. Gillian Holmes, they've been serving St. Pat's Town rugby for a long time. Back here, Tuiatua crashing it forward. 6 away from the line. As Gillian Holmes are on the front of their jerseys. Lapel says open pastures and scores.
Great try there by St. Pat's Tuiatua, taking it in early. And captain, Mr. Fantastic himself, Lepau, catches that one and takes it under the post. Great try there. Caught them napping, Brad.
He certainly did. Did the captain, Lepau. That's his 6th try of the premiership. Another one that plays junior rugby for Norths. And despite being pretty good at rugby, he's a big fan of Roald Dahl books.
Wow. That is an interesting fact here, mate.
Well, that'll probably keep his English teacher happy.
What a great try. Just saw the defenders looking up to the attackers, but then just scooped it up. Snuck in there like a rat, mate.
Certainly did, that's for sure. Thief in the night. Here's Silver with the conversion. And that's easy as you like as well. So that now makes it 54-22. We've got just under 14 minutes left in this traditional. Let's have a look at the scores in the Jubilee Cup semi-finals. 12-10. 30 points to 19. Parramatta Plimmerton over Hutt. 17-5 Tawa over Johnsonville. And in the Hardham Cup semi-finals, across the road, 12-10. Porneki over Old Boys University. And 17-14 Marist St. Pat's over Upper Hutt. And in college sport, it's now 81-10. Silverstream over Scots. And earlier to 45-5. Wellington College over Tawa. And the earlier games today, Hibs beat Wairarapa College over there in the Wairarapa, 31-15. Refkill keep 4th place theirs at the moment, 36-7 over St. Bernard's. So those are the scores in the premierships. And round 8 of the restart.
Catch.
Well taken by, it looked like that was Tom Bracewell. His father, Paul, is the director of rugby here. A die-hard Axeman as well. Oh, he's done well to get past that, good. Silver. And here's a great run here by Anton Ford. And he's been brought down there by Cody Tawhiri. They come through, but unfortunately they went through the ruck, around the gate.
Yeah, good run there by St. Pat's. They won the kicking battle. Managed just to secure the ball, hold on to the ball and get down the field.
And so they'll go for the line out again. Oh! It's gone over the touch and goal. So an error there by Johnson.
I think that's Johnson's first error of the day today.
Yeah, it is, yep.
He's too much repics this morning. Too much juice on that one, mate.
So Rongotai elect for the scrum. Wellington College have just scored again against Tawa. They've now got 50 points to 5 over Tawa. It's another game we have live on Huddy Sports YouTube. Wellington College and Tawa. We'll bring you next Saturday, not only the Jubilee and Hardin Cup finals, but we're going to be bringing you Wellington College and Rathkill as well.
Well, that'll be a good game.
That will be. It'll be an interesting game. St. Pat's, of course, have got to go out and play Hibs. That's always been a bogey team for St. Pat's Town.
Hibs, for recent years, have been doing well in this competition.
Have been as well. They also won the Wellington Secondary School Sevens last year as well.
Yes, they did, indeed.
Oh, Johnson slipped but regathered and scragged down by
good
Sua.
tackle.
And they build it up again. Oh, big hit that one. Stostino with the great run there. And unfortunately, I think he might have come off second best as he's a bit down. Looks like he might be holding his leg. Oh, he's recovered. That's good news. Well, he's got the ball, so.
He's fine, mate. Smoko.
Silva chips it over the top. And we'll come back for a penalty. Rongotai's got to be careful here,
Yes.
Sonia, because they're giving away quite a few penalties at the moment.
Yes, the whistle's been blown to St. Pat's favour at the moment. Rongotai need to behave, need to settle things down. Because St. Pat's getting the rewards.
Well, here's a score for you. That is now 90 points to 10, Silverstream over Scots.
Wow. Holy hiccup. Scots College have been a form team for the last few years.
Yeah, not this year. They haven't been. Well, it's kicked in by Bilwell. Garrett hasn't found touch. And here goes Taliao. And the arm's out again. It's a penalty.
All offside.
And they've got to be careful down this end of the field here, Rongotai.
Yes, I think that's a 6th penalty St. Pat's Town have conceded.
Johnson makes sure he finds touch this time.
Yes. Less wee bucks, mate.
I think he'll be having a word to his TJ, who's one of his teammates. He said, I didn't get that over the touch and goal before. Well, the line out for St. Pat's Town today has vastly improved
Yes.
what it was like on Wednesday.
Just been basic, just having one front jumper. But Rongotai has not clued on. It's not adapted. It's hard to defend the line up this close to the try line, so
So here we are. Line out awaits. It's in the front with Bracewell. And they look to try and drive it. Rongotai commit the numbers. 8 away from the line. It's in the hands of Tuiatua. You can see the ball there, folks. They're still charging. Rongotai putting up fierce defence. Now they peel off. Tuiatua. Wrapped up by the Rongotai defensive line. They go again. Picking and going.
oh, good
Have
run
they found
there.
a gap? Oh, they've managed to slow down the advancement. I think they might have lost the ball there too. They have. So Rongotai.
Yes.
Great work on their line again today.
Yes, Taliao looking for a try. This man hasn't passed the ball the whole time since he's come on. But Taliao just losing that ball forward. Good D there by Rongotai, stopping their boys, but I think that ball need to go to the backs.
We'll wait for that scrum to set up. Let's just have a look at the Premier results to date. Hardham Cup final across the road, 15-12. Old Boys University at Pōneke. Jubilee Cup semi-final, 37-19. Parramatta ahead of Hutt. 22-17. Marist over Upper Hutt. And 17-5. Tawa over Johnsonville. Well, pretty big scoring games there. Is this big push here by Town that comes out to Bilwell Garrett in time, but it hasn't found the distance that he wanted. But he was under a lot of pressure, though.
Under a massive amount of pressure. St. Pat's playing well. Having those two chasers and forcing him to kick that far.
Well, they go. They look to drive it again. Here's Bracewell in the middle. Appel joining the action. Oh, peels off. Screw their jersey 19's on. Pataya, that's his cap game today, so congratulations to him.
Congratulations, mate.
Yeah, they look to break open.
This J. Lefausil Malolo is on the field, 22.
And here we are, building up again. Kafatalu. Building up. They should chip it over the top.
Chip and chase.
Oh, bounces
Oh, he
awkwardly.
gets it.
And Barrett gets back in time, does he? But will come back for a penalty.
Risky play there by Rongotai College. Not diving for the ball, but kicking it back to his own try line.
Now the referee's coming back for the penalty. Not sure what it's for. I think it might be offside again.
Yes, offside.
And they're going to go for the scrum. Our other game out at the Enville Park, live on Huddy Sports. Wellington College 52, Tower 5.
Good to see Tower back in Div 1.
There it is. They're currently the leaders of the Beard Trophy.
Oh, wow.
They've dominated that competition. It's like the schoolboys referee shield for the eastern suburbs out there in Porirua. They often play those games on Wednesday afternoons and evenings, and they're real blockbuster affairs, those ones.
It's good to see that competition still going strong for the Porirua schools.
We're just going to have a bit of a reset scrum here.
As we reset the scrum, I'd like to thank you, Brad, for inviting me here today.
It's been great to have you on, Sonny. It's been brilliant.
Yes, we do the live stream for Orient Toronto at the outside showtime. Well, the equipment is not as good as this, mate. It's amazing. We'll have to hire you for next year, mate.
Yeah. While we wait for the scrum, the St. Pat's Rugby Club would like to thank Ginny and Holmes, who are their major sponsor of their rugby program. See that on the front of the jerseys of the first 15. And Willis and Bond is another sponsor as well, and LT McGuinness. Out to the back they go.
Oh, good tackle.
Great tackle that time there by Va'a. And they get the penalty as well. Holding on is the call.
St. Pat's needed to get this ball out wide, but they carried on to the midfield, and Lome Va'a, the year 11 student, massive hit and turned over the ball. And the ball's coming to us.
Oh, that's another one in the winning venue.
And it's gone back to the winning. That's the present from the first 15 game. 2 rugby balls.
TJ Robinson, as we wait for a rugby ball to arrive. 54-22 is the score here. Let's have a look back. Full time at Silverstream. It is 97-10. Silverstream over Scots. So that is full time there. I think we've also got full time at Wellington College as well. Just wait. Yep, full time there as well. Wellington College keeps second place alive.
Good line out.
59-5 the score in that one. Wellington College over Tawa. Yeah, with just under 4 minutes to go, it's 54-22. Rongotai with the ball right on their 10-metre mark. And St. Pat's Town give away a high tackle. Yeah, the 3-4 for Town today.
Riff's had a really good game today. I think he's controlled the game well.
He has.
And only been to his pocket once. But great work from the ref today. He might be our player of the day.
Yes, he's managed the game very well. He's had a good presence on the field. Fortunately, Rongotai kick didn't find touch. And it's been banged down by Johnson. Racing back after it is Aston Birdwell Garrett on the 22. And he kicks us safely into touch. We'll speak about referees. Very light on numbers this year in Wellington, but around the whole country. But if you're interested in refereeing, give our 100 referee a call. Even though it's late in the season, they're still trying to get referees appointed to games.
Never too late, mate. Journey can start now.
Well, it's stolen nearly by Rongotai. St. Pat's Town get it back, though. So it's allowed to play on. But actually, it's a knock-on against Rongotai, so we'll come back for scrum.
Oh, wow.
Well, and it's a bit of back chat. March 10 as well. Discipline key here for Rongotai. Oh!
No arms here.
No arms from TJ Robinson.
Surely.
Even a person drawing a canvas would have seen that one coming.
Stevie Wonder would have seen it, mate.
And I think jersey 16 is going to be summoned here.
Yes. Oh, the game's getting to them now. Rongotai need to stay calm, cool, calm, controlled. So this game doesn't blow out. Well, it's blowing out, but hopefully, but not too much. Keep them there.
I think this is I think they're going to get away without a card here, but it's going to be a warning. Next one will probably go to the bin, I think. Referee Lachlan Johns laying down the message. And St. Pat's Town put the scrum down.
As a scrum setups, mate. It's getting a lot chillier now there, Brad.
It certainly is, and just as well, we've got our last few minutes remaining. Just like to acknowledge Gillian Holmes, major sponsor of St. Pat's Town Rugby, on the front of their jerseys. They also have LT McGuinness and Willis and Bond on the jerseys as well, mostly on the sleeves. Well, the back of the jerseys are all sponsored by different corporations as well.
Yep.
Quite vital for schoolboy rugby teams because running a first 15 is very expensive.
Yes. It's very expensive there to do even doing the laundry, mate.
Yeah, the laundry. If it was like last week.
Oh, man. Just throw them away. Get a new set.
Well, let's have a look at some of the scores. Club rugby for the Premier grade. 15-12 across the road at the moment between Old Boys University and Pornicky. 37-26, Parramatta against Hutt. 25-22, Marist St. Pat's over Upper Hutt at the moment. And 17-10, Tawa, Johnsonville. So they're all pretty close at the moment.
Very close. It's going to be an exciting week next week.
Yep.
Tune into Huddy Sports, so they'll be streaming most of the games there, Brad.
That's right, yes. We've got the Jubilee and the Hardham Cup final. 12 and 2:30. I think that's right. They're the kickoff times. You'll find those live on Huddy Sports YouTube. Right alongside Wellington Rugby Football Union for that day. But there's also other finals on as well. There's Pornicky's at a Premier 2 final against Petone. That will be an absolute beauty, that one.
It'll be a great game to watch.
Also, the 85 finals will be on as well. Oh, and the Colts level 2. That was stolen like a thief in the night. No one wanted it.
Good run there.
And Zeno with a great run. And it's not rolling away. Penalty advantage here against St. Pat's Town. Bilwell Garrett, been impressed with him. He's
never given up,
he's
hasn't
just
he?
kept running. Under a minute to go. Rongotai, can they come up with some points to close out this match? They're not going to get the victory today, but they've fought with determination and they haven't backed down. Out they go again. Zeno with the run. Oh, Sosos's jersey there.
Oh,
Thread over his head.
think it's a laundry, mate.
Yep.
Oh, good tackle.
Oh, unfortunately, it's been ruled high. Patai's going to be penalised. Akuso going full 70. One of the Rongotai players is looks like he's done something to his shoulder. Out to the backs. Oh, they kick it through.
Oh, good take.
Taken well by Kimmins, but we're coming back for that penalty.
Yeah, quite a long advantage there, but looks like someone Injured his shoulder.
Looks like he's back on his feet now. Going to have time off as the Rongotai player that was nursing his shoulder has gone down. Not looking too well. Just can't see who it is. Number 4, that is James Ramaki.
He's had a good game so far today as well.
No, he's
Nothing
gone.
fancy, just all the donkey work.
He's done the job.
All you need from your lot. It's what we're missing, I think, in First 15 rugby. Just some good old hard workers.
Yep. The ones that aren't the flair, they just put their head down and do the work. Rongotai kick this into touch, line out roughly about 15 away from the 22. Southern touchline here at Evans Bay Park. And the other sound you pick up here is Wellington Airport.
Yes. That was like a 747, I think.
Yeah.
Growing up in Strathmore, mate, it's become normal, mate.
Unfortunately, that's not straight, and it's going to be a free kick.
And game over, Brett.
It's full time here at Evans Bay Park. And the run continues for St. Pat's Town over Rongotai. They are the victors here today. 54-22. St. Pat's Town will keep third place in the Premiership. And they have Hutt International Boys School away next week. Rongotai will be looking to try and finish the season with some pride next week. But you've got to hand it to Rongotai today. They put up an almighty fight. And they were only 33-15 at half-time. But unfortunately, they've gone down 54-22. Sione, what was your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, St. Pat's, obviously the victors today, but they played well. Played simple rugby, got the ball. A lot of their forwards got tries today. But they stayed consistent, took the ball down and played to their strengths. Rongotai, well done. Just love their school spirit, never gave up, even though the score was against them. But good efforts from Rongotai, and you can't fault effort.
Exactly right. Well, many thanks to you, Sione, for coming on. Brilliant to have you on. We'll have to have you on again next time.
Oh, mate, definitely. Let us know.
Yep.
And hopefully you got your suit ready. Want to attend the wedding next door, mate?
I think they're waiting for us, that's for sure. Well, many thanks, Sione, for joining the broadcast. Many thanks to Tamani Richards, our cameraman, doing a sterling job as always. He's frozen up there. The wind definitely got a bit colder here. Well, Rongotai, next week, they play Wairarapa College at home. And St. Pat's Town travel out to Hutt International Boys School in Trent from Upper Hutt for their last round of the regular season. Well, it's been a pleasure bringing you this game today. Many thanks for watching Huddy Sports YouTube for our 2 first 15 games today. St. Pat's Town 54, Rongotai 22. I'm Brad Hudson. Ciao for now.
Drains, leaky pipes, don't let plumbing problems sideline your day. Call the team, Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Mike has been our sponsor since the very beginning. From quick fixes to full renovations, he's got the tools, the team and the know-how to get the job done right. First time, every time. Local, reliable and always on time. That's how Mike plays the game. Find Mike Pinfold at Pinfold Plumbing at extra.co.nz 027 430 4351. Mike Pinfold Plumbing and Drain Laying Limited. Also Google Mike Pinfold Plumbing and let the pros handle the flow.
Hi, Gavin Murphy here
And Cassie Murphy.
from G and Higton Funeral Directors.
Don't leave it up to someone else to tell your story. Do it now when you can enjoy being part of the conversation.
With a prepaid funeral, you can have music, readings and venue all chosen by you.
For your free funeral planning pack with everything you need to get started, go to our website at gnhickton.co.nz/pre-planning.
The Hurry Hui. Hurry Sports captivating sports show. The Hurry Hui covers Wellington club rugby as well as other sporting topics of debate. Tune in on YouTube during the rugby playing months as host Brad Hudson interviews rugby players and other sporting personalities across the Wellington region and the rest of New Zealand. Catch the Hurry Hui streaming on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and wherever good yarns are heard. The Hurry Hui live on Hurry Sports. Here at Hurry Sports, we love a good game plan. And when it comes to travel, our go-to is Louise Reddy from New Zealand Travel Brokers. Whether it's a sports tour, a family break, or that bucket list trip, she'll get you there stress-free with all the best deals around. She's local, she's experienced, and she backs the game like we do, and she's a great supporter of Hurry Sports. Look up Louise Reddy at louisereddy.nztravelbrokers.co.nz or email louise@louise.reddy@newzealandtravelbrokers.co.nz. Travel smart and travel like a pro. As here on Hurry Sports, we're always wanting to keep our content free on YouTube. So the idea of sponsors, we can promote you on live stream, our social media pages and our website. It's good to support the local community and helps keep Hurry Sport free for all to watch. So if you're interested to helping Hurry Sports, go to hurrysports.co.nz or to our email address, hurrysportsnz@gmail.com. Ciao for now.